everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share with you all my updated digital bullet journal. But although it's not really much of a bullet journal anymore, it's just more of an agenda now. I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. I think the last time I did this was a few months ago, and it's time for a refresh because I found the one system that I actually do like and I think I'm going to stick to. And now let's just dive into my journal or my agenda. So this is my May spread. I used it heavily this month. If you look back in April, let me show you guys. I didn't use it too much. I used the monthly spread a lot, but I really didn't use like truck passing by. Okay. And David opening Oreos. Okay. I didn't use like the daily spreadsheet too much. As you can see here, there's literally nothing. So let's open back up in May. So usually in my monthly spread, I'll lay out all important dates, deadlines, meetings, things like that. So let's go to an example yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, Wednesday. So this is what my daily spread looks like. Usually I'll have like the hour to hour play-by-play here. So if I have meetings, I'll I'll specify like when the meeting is. Sometimes I'll put more details on what the meeting is for, things of that nature. And then on the right hand side here, I have my little accountability area, I guess you could call it. So I saw this commitment over motivation in an Instagram post, so it stuck to me and I love it. So I just put that there as a gentle reminder to myself. And then I try to keep track of my water intake and my reading and my movement, meaning like some sort of workout or anything like that, even as something as little as a walk. And then I put my eat plan, so I usually have breakfast and lunch listed up there. And then for my housework, I like to list all of our weekly things that we like to do, and I try to keep track of when these things were done. It's just nice to like have a visual and know like how far apart these chores are done. So laundry, fridge clean out, wet Swiffer, and quick tidy of the bathroom is stuff that we like to do once a week. Vacuuming we end up doing more like every other day because it just gets really dusty in here, so it's not even in our weekly thing, it's like an every other day thing. Anyway, then on this side here I have my daily tidy. So I have make my bed, sweep the floor, clear clutter, and empty sink. So background behind some of this stuff, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I feel like when you do these things, you just feel more organized in your mind, at least for me. And I hate waking up and having to wash dishes, so I have empty sink last because that's like the last thing I want to do before I get into bed and go to sleep. Now I'm gonna go into the capabilities of this journal that I bought. Oh, also want to mention I bought this on Etsy. I will put a link to it down below if you want to get it yourself, but it's really easy to use. So if you look down here at the bottom, there are numbers and some symbols. So this symbol here, the first one, I will open it up. There are different pages that this journal is capable of. So there's line paper, there's graph paper, dot paper, which is like the bullet journal paper, half lined, half blank if you want to doodle, and then journal style and blank paper. So you can play with different things if you just want to like jot down some stuff and still include it in your agenda. If you want to brainstorm ideas, you can, excuse me, you can copy a page off of this spread and then add a new page to your agenda, which I will show you. If you open this link, it'll open up the graph paper and you can just, you can copy the page. And then if you want to go to May, let's go over to May and today's date. I don't know why I crossed out Friday already. I'm ahead of myself. So I can paste the page and it'll paste it on the following page. So and then I can doodle here, write whatever I want. The next symbol, if I can open it, okay, is the different pages this journal offers. It's so insanely helpful, and it's the way it's spread out is just really thoughtful, the different options you have to write things. So this is the quarterly overview page. I guess important dates and deadlines and events you can write down here for a future reference. If you go back to the monthly overview, I don't really use this too often because of the fact that my daily spread is so detailed, and so is my monthly spread. I don't really find this page too useful in my life just because I already have everything listed down in different areas. Let's go back to, let's show you guys something. Oh, this is one I used last month a lot. This was my meal plan and groceries, so you can write down all your meals that you want to have and make, and then on the right hand side you just make a grocery list of the things you need in order to make the things in your meal plan. So I like how that's pretty nicely laid out. I also love that they included snacks in there because it's very important. So I'm just going to show you guys the pages that I actually used. Okay, goals and habits, I used that as well. I haven't used this page because I have it on my daily page, but I have used this in the past. It is really nice. You can keep track of your progress through the entire month with these numbers here, and you just dot in the days that you've completed them, and it really sets you up for like making sure you plan ahead and figure out what you want to do in order to achieve these goals. So it's pretty realistic layout if you ask me. Another thing that I use, this is the project planner spread. So I'll show you guys actually how I used this project planner in my 2020 content calendar. I have like all my notes on what I want to talk about in the video and the things I need to do in order to successfully execute the video. And then another thing that I really like about this journal is the stickers that comes with it. Look at the wide array of stickers here. Like, how cute are these? And they come in like 6 different colors. Actually, yeah, 6 different colors. So for me, I determine like my personal stuff is the gray things, and then my previous classes, one class was blue and another class was green, and then right now my work stuff is orange, and then my video stuff is purple. So having the different colors is really nice in terms of organization and organizing in your mind. Oh, when you see this color, this is what the purpose of this the task is, or things like that. Just I think color coding is just very, very, very important. And I love that these colors are still pretty muted. I notice a lot of the Etsy journals are so full of color and super bright, and they're just not my jam, you know. I'm just not a huge fan of that. So when I found this, I was like, oh my god, please, 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 please be an agenda that I can actually use because the colors are amazing. Turns out this is definitely an agenda that is useful to me. So these stickers I would use like the envelope obviously for when I need to send emails. The stars usually what I use for meetings, or sorry, for deadlines, for like assignments that are due. And then the little phone is usually what I use for meetings. Exclamation point, usually important events like when fall registration opens for next semester, I'll use an exclamation point, things like that. And then I like these headers that you can use in your little notes section, so it just keeps things a little bit more uniform. These little notebook, little paper looking things I use when I need to generate a list. Usually like quick store groceries, like quick store run list, I'll use like this notebook paper looking thing. This may look familiar to you. I use this in my daily planner for my daily tasks. And yeah. And this is where I got my reading and my movement little dot thing from. So I do use these stickers often. They are for sure super helpful in kind of laying out your daily spread. And then these 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom right, or 1 through 5. So this is my meals of the week section. This option here is so nice because you can easily access all your extra pages through a direct link rather than having to flip through everything, or like having to go here and going to your thumbnails and having to scroll through and finding every single page. So those links are really nice and helpful. So this is where I have my meals of the week planned. The next section is goals and habits. So obviously I left that blank. I didn't use it this month. And then that's personal stuff. Okay, weekly schedule. This is where I plan out when I'm going to be prioritizing my summer classes that I'm taking this semester. I'm taking 3 classes, so I do need to seriously time block when and what day I'll be focusing on these classes throughout the summer semester. And then my baking wish list, which is just an extra thing. I've been really into baking these days, and I have been looking for inspiration on YouTube and people's blog posts. You can hear David opening his Oreos. And yeah, so that's a super random page. Care of cat babies, which ended up being more of a housework chart. It started with trying to keep track of when we changed the cat litter, and has escalated into our weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly chores. Don't have quarterly yet. I feel like quarterly chores are really meant for people with houses, like cleaning out the gutter, you know, raking your leaves, stuff like that, which we don't have, being renters in an apartment building. So again, I use that sticker option that this planner comes with. And then our quarterly overview, so I put down here, change cat litter on the week of May 3rd, which I need to also update because we just changed it last week. So I need to add that. That's where I keep track of cat stuff. And then the next page, let me go to section number 3. Oh wait, I think I already, okay, baking wish list and care of cat babies. Okay, yeah, we went through everything. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much the entire spread. It's pretty easy to kind of navigate. It also comes with, as you can see here, it comes with a user guide and online tutorials. So if you do need more guidance on how to use and successfully utilize all the options on here, they have the resources. And everything here is what I showed. I think I've already showed you guys everything. What is this? Oh, here's it. Oh, this is new. Is this new to me? I think it is. It's like another like future in the future spread. So if you have special events or birthdays you want to keep up with, the key dates section is definitely helpful to you. I might use this to keep track of people's birthdays actually, but obviously Facebook does that for all of us these days. But that pretty much wraps up my new May spread. I plan on using this journal and this spread throughout the rest of the year unless I find something better, which I feel like it's probably going to be pretty hard to do. I'm pretty happy with this spread so far. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link to it down below if you want to use it for yourself. I absolutely love how simple and straight to the point it is, and it's just not too cluttered, and it has like not too much chaos going on. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful in some way, shape, or form, and I hope I entertained you in the last few minutes. Thank you again so much for watching. If you want to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button down below, and if you want to be notified when I upload, you can hit the bell button, because homegirl tries to be on the schedule but she's not very good at it. So if you just want to be notified, make sure you hit the bell, make sure that thing works. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!